Happy holidays, citizens of the Reject Nation. We're back for one last ride with the Marvel Cinematic Universe before the year is over for What If Season 3. What if the DC Comics correspondent decided to shill for Marvel for today?
Whoa.
Wow.
It's almost like he's a comic correspondent and he likes comics in general.
No,
but you know what
negative.
he doesn't like? Working on the holidays, Disney.
Yeah, Disney. Love you, Disney.
Sure.
But we're happy to share in this experience with all you. Coy, at least fake it.
Yeah, my shilling hat's on.
Come on, man. You know how Disney likes it. This is a great positive start. Which
it's the holiday.
This happened last year, but we also
ended up loving it.
having such a great time, and I feel like it's going to be the exact same thing.
I also like What If by the end, but at the beginning, I'm like, why am I doing this as a bunch?
Yeah, I know, like, I want to be with my fiance.
I really enjoy family time. No, not here.
Not here, man. We are not family. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of this first episode of What If? Is it worth watching and avoiding your family today? Leave a like. Also, subscribe and click that bell, because yes, we're doing all of them. We are committed. We're doing them all. Prepper, you better be editing all of them. No Christmas break for you.
Yeah.
Also, full-length reaction watch-alongs where you sync up with your own copy of What If. You best believe it'd be an amazing Christmas present to us if you joined our Patreon page and sync up with us. That's past tense for sync up. Coy, you ready?
Sadie sank up. Baby Phoenix, who knows?
Let's go, baby.
What if? Oh, cool. Throwback.
Go-Avengers, heroes of the Gamma War.
The Gamma Wars.
Okay, cool.
It was an
Cool.
age of heroes.
Oh, this is
the
rad.
Avengers kept the forces of darkness at bay until consumed by his fury. The Hulk,
That is fun.
I am so happy.
which the world had never known. His sole purpose
Why can't the whole show be like this?
in humanity's darkest hour. The Iron Man
Cool.
found inspiration in an idea.
So much hair. Awesome.
I love it. It looks like an actual 80s cartoon.
Come on,
Aw, shit. What the hell?
Go back.
the internet's not
Captain
working.
Munchies.
Didn't you reboot the modem? I'm trying to watch that old show.
It's not good to show fun animation and then cut to
What?
modern
Mom,
animation that
what's
feels
going on?
less joyous. Cool. This is more exciting, I suppose. But man, that old animation was beautiful.
Okay. Anthony Mackie, Marc Ruffalo.
Did
Did you read the title of this one? I didn't read the
I
title of
didn't
this one.
see. I think it was Gamma. Was it because it's
more than
Avengers Gamma Wars?
Okay, but David Harbour, Simu Lee was in this. There's a lot of people. Oscar Isaac.
Wow.
There's a big one.
It's a prism of endless possibility.
A lot of new faces, too, as it fractures.
Yeah, you're right, Coy.
And obviously variants of familiar
Creating
faces.
alternate worlds from the ones you know.
You're so smart.
You know, I'm just trying to earn my keep on this holiday season.
Thank you.
What if?
What if? What if?
Remember that song?
Creed. What if I could?
Big things have small beginnings.
Ain't that true?
So let me take you back to the dawn of the Gamma War,
Dick joke this
which
holiday
all
season.
began with a friendship.
On your left.
Who likes doing this?
On your left.
Yep,
Is
you're
he
good,
running with the
buddy.
Hulk?
Okay.
He's running with Marc Ruffalo.
You doing all right? Because you're looking a little,
Oh, wait, let me guess. Green?
Sam Wilson.
Dr. Bruce Banner.
Before he interacts with Red Hulk, he's interacting with Green Hulk.
In DC, no less.
I read somewhere that cardio is a good stress reliever. I've been trying everything lately. Yoga, knitting. But I mean,
You ever just tried talking to someone?
Therapy would be good.
Sam Wilson sought to help the brilliant doctor with a field of science far different from his own.
the rage isn't even the worst part when he takes over.
Therapy.
The fear I see in everyone else's eyes.
And how does that make you feel?
Lonely. I'm just as scared of myself as they are of me.
Aw, that's a true sentiment.
And no one's afraid of you here, Bruce.
Sam Wilson knew he had a responsibility to Banner as his counselor. But in that moment, he saw a man struggling and felt he could do more to help him as a friend.
Counselor or sponsor? Because some type of anger sponsor.
And counselors don't they have to be like?
Because you can't be like friends with your therapist like that.
I've seen Shrinking.
But there are some forces of nature that cannot be controlled.
I just don't want people to get the wrong idea
About how the relationship works.
Look out!
Oh, oh no!
It's time to get really angry.
This will go good on a boat.
Bruce,
We're not getting him in live action, but we're getting him here.
Here's some rage.
It's me, it's Sam.
It turns out there was still one side of Banner
No, Bruce.
he didn't want his friend to see.
Oh.
So he took matters into his own hands.
Gamma put this monster in me. I've got to believe it could take it out.
You would think you would have tried this a long time ago.
Yeah, seems like an odd time to try a very linear thought.
Things didn't pan out the way Dr. Banner had planned.
Would have became bigger.
And in trying to expel the beast within,
Oh,
Banner
split.
created a whole new monster.
Whoa. What in
What is
the
this
ogre are we
abomination?
looking at right now?
And set it free.
Wow.
Godzilla. Oh, that's why the kaiju fighting robots in the beginning. Oh, do the Avengers have to
yeah, we
assemble
went
into...
back.
Gamma, and unrestrained by Banner's conscience, threat grew in size and number as this apex and his legions rampaged across the
What
globe.
the hell?
Apex.
This really
Clever.
does feel like a Kaiju Godzilla movie
It really
right now.
does. I feel like they're going to have to make some mech suits.
The Avengers realized that to fight these bigger, meaner Hulks, they would need bigger, meaner Hulkbusters.
Amazing.
What are we looking at right
What
now?
is
Are they
happening?
like Power Rangers hordes in a way? Oh, that is awesome. Like Gundam.
We're Voltroning,
Oh my
dude.
god, I
We're
love it.
80s Voltroning.
Holy
Look at Black
shit.
Widow.
What just happened? This is
Things
really
have
cool.
escalated.
Earth's mightiest heroes fought and fell.
It's smart to use these different inclusions of different types of animation so that way you can get away with this
Scope
level.
and style. And yeah.
Inspired
That's a really
the
good point.
surviving heroes to finish the fight.
And the full-on comic panels in between.
They chased the last of the monsters to the end of the world until there was nothing left of them. Or so it was believed. Of course, issues left unresolved rarely stay buried for long.
Oh my god, it's a metaphor. I would have been happy seeing the Gamma War.
You know, would have been nice. We saw little freeze frames of it.
Common theme lately in cinema.
Chicago and a dozen other major cities were attacked by Gamma beasts. More are emerging every hour.
This could be a wave triple the size of the one we faced in the old Gamma War.
And that one took out all the Avengers.
Hey, Moon Knight.
So if anyone ordered a death wish,
these
Gamma
this is why everybody's in it.
set foot in Mother Russia, but
He's in
one
Creature
face off
Commandos
like a
and
Red
here.
Guardian.
What a time for Harbor.
There's more of them this time. Okay, but where are these beasts even coming from?
Finally, the return of Simu Liu.
I know.
Our satellites are picking up a gamma signature in the Arctic with the same isotopic fingerprint as the original Apex.
We need to get Bruce Banner on this.
No.
It's as if Pacific Rim was
Was
with the
Marvel.
Avengers. Yeah.
Monica and I'll head to the Arctic and cut this thing off at the knees.
Small note, I would go for head. Much more fun.
Get it?
Go for the head.
Barnes, you have the con. Start prepping your mech, Rambeau. We're wheels up within the hour.
Smart marketing. First episode, you got to lead with Captain America, Sam Wilson. Before
Tying
we
it
go
into February.
Yeah, that's smart.
Because we haven't really spent that much time with him.
really think Banner's a better bet?
And this all started with him. Maybe he can finish it. See what you can find.
I saw in some cartoon he lives in a lair in the center of an active volcano.
Get to it.
That's the voice of Donald Trump.
He, because we had him training with the Shield. He adopted the persona, but it's nice to see him as Cap before we see him as Cap in his movie. Cool.
They better bring this to real life.
We need mechs or nothing.
I guess we just found the spike.
Woo, they big boys.
Yes. Oh my god, it's an actual anime fight.
I'm thinking big guns.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking very big guns.
Sweet diggity.
Whoa!
What was that?
Just fire a nuke.
Well, that's not me. Something else is happening.
Oh, who's coming in?
You seeing what I'm seeing?
It's worse than we thought.
Whoa.
So many. The Avengers are doomed.
Gotta be. I guess they were just spitting them out like gremlins.
Bruce Banner, you suck.
Yeah.
Look what you did.
Come on now. Oh, there's Apex.
The Apex.
They're listening to him.
And awaiting orders.
This isn't an infestation. It's an invasion.
A secret invasion? Oh man, you haven't seen Attack on Titan, have you?
I've seen some of it.
Well,
Similar vibes in scope.
well, in terms of like the finale of just like this slow build, this percolating thing where they're just like slowly marching to the
Just
humanity.
coming to, yeah.
Officially, Banner's location doesn't even exist, but I found it anyway.
A black site?
Abandoned, but something there must have caught his interest.
Then I guess I'm on deck.
Cool.
You know who we need.
He's the one who got us into this mess.
What I don't understand is why you seem more scared of Bruce Banner than you are of those gamma beasts.
He's got to face the pain within.
Underneath.
You tried to help him. It didn't take. But now, the two of you talking is the only thing standing between us and the end of the world.
I don't even know where he is.
I'm sure he's easy to find.
Then it's a good thing I had Barnes go behind your back to find out.
So in this universe, the Winter Soldier just turned out all right.
He's clean shaven, happy, vibing.
I want that pop figure.
It is so cool just standing by. It's so rad.
Bruce.
Who are you expecting, Sam? A monster? I call it home.
A nuclear combat bomber?
Yeah, I don't know, an abandoned government pet project. Somehow felt like the right fit.
I don't even recall seeing these guys interact in live action.
I don't know that they have really.
Yeah, I don't recall.
But the therapy element of Falcon Winter Soldier, I guess.
I'm gonna guess you didn't come all this way for my little science fair.
Yeah, I'm afraid not.
What is it this time? Aliens, spooky wizards, evil gods?
A new apex has risen. Just hear me out.
No.
What do you mean, no?
It's been years since I've had an incident. I can't throw all that work away.
The Apex's legions are thousands strong.
You're also like responsible for
Yeah,
it, man.
you did this.
I can't do it, Sam.
Bruce, come on, man. We're talking about the end of the world here. We need you.
What you need is this.
And what is this?
A hard drive.
Stick of gum.
It's a plugin I wrote for the Mechs interface.
What?
What does it do?
Is it combine them into Voltron?
I call it the Mighty Avenger Protocol. Use it against the Apex and you should have a fighting chance.
Are they gonna assemble?
The rest of the world gets to fight your monsters while you just hide in fear?
What do you know about fear, Sam? About being a threat, a living force of destruction.
I know you can't get past the things that scare you if you don't face them.
That's true. That's what being a man is.
Why do you think I built this protocol?
You built it to use against yourself?
I built it to protect everyone from a monster no one can control.
I'll give the show credit. The rhythm between the two sounds like they are in the same booth.
I've never seen a monster when I look at you, Bruce. I've only ever seen my friend.
And the therapized dialogue is better than some of the other dialogue. This is good.
Talk to me, Cap.
I think I've done enough talking for one day, thank you.
Then I take it Bruce isn't coming.
No, we're on our own.
Not entirely. The team and I are tracking the Apex and his herd to New York.
Oof.
They're gonna make landfall any minute.
Banner did give me something to work with.
The Mighty Avenger Protocol?
Banner built this?
Because none of his science experiments have ever gone sideways.
The web on this complex has never been field tested.
How do we know he hasn't gone full Colonel Kurtz in his volcano?
So if they combine it all, they would have to take some time to learn how to make it work, right?
No, you got a Voltron.
Because the invasion has already
immediate.
begun.
Like a Megazord.
Yeah.
Boom.
We're out of time. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Roger that, Agent. We'll take it from here. So many. Everyone, spread out. We need to hold them at the harbor until Sam gets here.
How come in this modern day world they have a terrible 80s cartoon?
Too many of them!
We could sure use that Hail Mary right about now.
Actually, Rambeau, this play is more of a blitz.
Sports metaphor.
Oh, Moon Knight Zord is awesome.
On my mark, Avenger, assemble.
Avenger Assemble.
Cap got to say the thing.
Avengers! If Colonel Dregoff would see us now!
Okay, Mr. Banner. Engines clocking at 1000%. Let's go.
Oh, the 10 rings.
All systems green, Cap. Oh, we're good to go.
You guys have too much power. It scares
Needs to be
me.
regulated.
The whole world is watching, people. Let's finish it this time.
Man, that music always makes me happy. Yeah, lead them with that noggin. Cool.
Every one of them is there. It's kind of nuts because you're getting this Avengers, which is probably what they wanted to do in live action, but now they're bringing back like Captain America and Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. A little taste of what could have been.
Whoa.
Hey, mighty Avenger.
Yeah, teamwork. Who knew?
It's great from Moon Knight.
Banner made the interface pretty user-friendly. I'll give him that.
So they answer my question.
Yeah. Yeah, that was dope.
Oh, great shot. Nicely done.
Giant, like, battle axe of Khonshu and Cap's shield. Yes.
Don't give them time to think. Let's take them out.
Hit them harder.
Oh, cool.
It's a interplanetary-sized battle. Jeez.
No. His gamma readings are spiking.
He did that Black Panther suit. He absorbed all the kinetic energy. Blast it back out of you.
Man, if you think Man of Steel caused city destructions.
Oh, a lot of people did.
Yeah.
They didn't evacuate New York City.
Systems critical.
Cap, there's something in the sky.
It's a bird. It's a plane.
We don't have any mechs left.
A Hulk?
It's not a mech. It's
A flying Hulk.
Cap.
Yeah, he said the line.
I did.
Thought you might need something that packed a bigger punch.
Is he going to jump out of a helicopter?
A fresh gamma core.
No, he can't release all that energy over the city.
He's not. He's going to take it all in. He's going gamma critical.
Oh, that's too much power.
Like a comic book panel page.
Yeah.
You don't want to do this.
You know what's funny?
But also like Voltron.
I do.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
It's okay.
He drops out of planes a lot.
For the first time in a long time, I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.
Bruce! Bosh!
Almost said it. What's happened? Was it able to specifically just target the Kaiju?
Yeah, did they drop the bomb on it?
I think the theory is the gamma blast would. I guess not. Oh my god, this seems reminiscent of real life shit. Hiroshima bomb.
Yeah, Hiroshima, New York. What's he gonna be?
He is the scientist, right? He's our Oppenheimer who's created all this destruction in the pursuit of great science.
Yep. Yeah, I've always loved that Banner Reed metaphor paralleling the scientific madness. Whoa.
What the hell? You look like Doomsday from PBS.
Yes.
Whoa. He looks cooler, though, than Doomsday.
That's pretty badass.
Whoa,
Godzilla
shit, he's like
Hulk.
Hulkzilla.
Yeah, look at the tail and everything.
Whoa, that's pretty awesome. Oh, like a Super Saiyan fight.
Yeah. Poof, poof, ripples.
It appears the smaller ones are watching the fight to see who comes out on top.
Ah, who's gonna lead them?
That's why he nuked himself. Not just to kill the Apex, to replace him.
Banner will lead all these minions of Gamma.
Oh, good tail fighting. We don't get enough tail fighting.
Not nearly.
All these monsters we see with tails, and they never rarely use them.
We gotta give him a hand.
Literally giving a hand.
Big guns, right?
Flying punch.
Bite his head off. Oh! Just full on Hulkzilla, baby.
Godzilla.
Nice.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
That was dope.
Nuclear fire, but Gamma.
Wow. I'll say this is the first what if that makes me want to buy toys.
Immediately so much merch.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
And then
dude.
reabsorbing it. Breathes
Cool.
out the Gamma, breathes it back in. I'm your god now, Zilla.
We have a new apex.
Now attack this city.
They were mean to me.
Mega Hulk.
Nope, no thank you. Kaiju says light him up!
Avenger team, stand down!
Amazing. Kaiju says light him up.
I said, stand down.
Ooh, your captain's orders.
What are you doing? It's not Bruce in there. Sam! He's off his rocker! The man wants to have tea with Lennon.
Are you sure about this?
It's like you said, Monica. He and I talking is all that stands between us and the end of the world.
The embodiment of fear is being faced.
Oh, wow. Look at that shot.
Over here! Bruce, come on! It's me, Sam! Oh, Bruce, come on, man.
Come on, Bruce. Bruce, I believe.
The size of his eyeball.
Hey, it's just us. Take it easy.
Right in the pupil. Look into the eye of fear.
Whoa.
I know you've always been scared that everyone just sees you as a monster. But from where I'm standing, all I see now is a friend.
Cool to do it in the reflection of that.
Yeah.
That you still see one, too.
It's like you're doing the POV of both of them.
Yeah. He's gonna walk into the ocean like Godzilla. Yes!
Just made him Godzilla.
There's made him Godzilla.
He's just Godzilla. Godzilla who has a human conscience in there.
And an army of gamma radiated mini Godzilla.
He's just
like
the
apes.
leader of the Titans.
I'm sorry, Sam. I know he was your friend.
Not was, Monica.
He still is.
Yeah. My friend Godzilla.
Big things have small beginnings. Even the way a person sees themselves can change their lives and the fate of the entire world. But in humanity's darkest hour, sometimes the greatest heroes are the friends who accept us for who we really are.
All right. All right.
Episode 1, Season 3, Godzilla Hulk.
Hulk, Mega Hulk, Hulkzilla, baby. Reject Nation, I'm here to interrupt this video just for a little bit to let you know that for a limited time at rejectnationshop.com, we have exclusive apparel, just like the one I am wearing right now on my body. This is the Reject sweater, the brainchild of the She-Jecks, Tara Erickson and Roxy Stryer. They really were like, you know, we don't want to just only do a Christmas one. We want it to be a full holiday celebration. I absolutely love this design. I've been wearing this sweater an awful lot wherever I go. It's a fantastic thing for you to gift yourself or to gift to someone else this holiday season. And the other things that were launched were the brainchild of one Aaron Alexander, something that I was jealous that I never thought of, and that is the Starbucks coffee. They got the Starbucks hoodie. They got the Starbucks coffee mug. There's also the Rejects mug as well. There's also, in addition to that, the Agatha Bruce hoodie. I absolutely adore all these designs. I am so impressed with the three of them we're able to concoct, along with the amazing artists who help support them, of course. We really care about finding material that fits very comfortable. Is it comfortable or comfortably? Language. And on top of that, too, designs that we really feel resonate with us and can also resonate with those who watch us. You beautiful Reject citizens. There's a barcode here that you could scan if you want to go to the shop, or you can go to rejectnationshop.com. Treat yourself or treat someone else. Either way, it's a great way to support the channel and to support your wardrobe collection. Guys, we just watched Season 3, Episode 1 of What If. Coy, say the positives, and I say positives. That way we don't leave with negatives. Then we can go into negatives.
After the
Then
positives.
have it completely overshine any positives and have people think we're haters and that you only like DC now
they'll
because
leave that
you
in the
work with them.
comments. Yeah.
And now you hate Marvel intentionally to bring them down.
That's why I did so many videos about Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah. All right, Coy. Well, what do you think, Coy?
I think positively, a lot of the visual language was really nice. I really that eye shot with dual POVs. I totally agree. That was a really, really cool way to interpret interpret it. I do like some of the metaphors they were able to play with like the commentary on, a dejected, failed government experiment and like him living in one and him feeling like one. I like the bonds. I personally am a pretty big advocate for mental health being as important, if not more important than physical health, because it's invisible. Like you don't see mental health maladies as much as you notice like a giant gash in your leg. Like it's a different thing. So I think that addressing those things is very important, and I think Hulk is absolutely a character that needs that. So I didn't mind the immediacy of the bond with us having not in our universe experienced Anthony Mackie and Marc Ruffalo. They made us why they'd connect using the character set we knew from Falcon Winter Soldier, that therapizing with Marc Ruffalo and his Zen. It actually reminded me a lot of what Ed Norton did with the Hulk, which is like those meditations and his walkabouts and the places the Hulk 2, when they were going to make another Ed Norton Hulk, was going to be a very existential, therapized, like almost fear and loathing-y, druggy movie, which I would love to see to this day. But
that's right. Terry Gilliam was going to make it.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want that.
This is a really off-putting Hulk movie.
Yeah, it's just not for anyone but us. But I feel like that is something that worked for the characters to rush into, even though it was very like haphazardly paced. We got to it really fast, but it worked for me. And I really think the opening was really captivating, and that's one of my negatives we'll get to after, but I really like that it was so many mediums within the animation medium that it made it like textured and layered and fun. Like there was painted backgrounds and that shot of the two mechs in the foreground, them talking on it. The sense of scope was also rad.
Yes, Coy.
Those are my positives, Greg.
Dude, I concur with everything you said. It's going to be hard for me to add on anything new, only because you took mainly all the great positives here.
Yeah.
I know I'm sounding
Timmy first.
really sarcastic, but no, it was cool. Like I think this was the definition of a cool-looking episode. I like good kaiju action as much as the next person, and the idea of taking your green monster character and then combining it with your super popular Japanese kaiju monster character Godzilla was I actually thought the way they got there was a little seamless. Like, oh, that's a very natural way to actually get there. Yes, I enjoy it. And we were talking about it during the reaction. I don't recall seeing Anthony Mackie and Marc Ruffalo ever interact. Maybe they've had a couple of exchanges that are just not coming to mind right now. But in terms of like a full scene of them together, I don't really know if we've ever had that. And to get that be the focus here, their bond, I think, is really cool. I like, too, that this is the alternate route. If Phase 4 had been going well, this might have been the Avengers that we actually got. And maybe it will be.
That was the goal.
Yeah.
Watching this, I was like, oh, short of Spider-Man, this does feel like what they were building to.
Yeah, it seems like this is the original Avengers plan they were wanting to get to by the time we got to like Avengers Doomsday, and maybe this will be what it's mainly consisting of. Obviously, they've had to do a lot of pivots since the whole Kang, Jonathan Majors situation, and on top of that, too, the reception to how Phase 4 was going down. So who knows? Maybe this will still be the ultimate team that we get. So I like getting that. Just the whole thing with, like, you kept pointing out Voltron. I was thinking Power Rangers. There's Gundam Wing. There's all kinds of things that you could liken this to. Attack on Titan. So there's a lot of influences that they really drove home here that I thought were really fun to be a part of. Absolutely. I do feel, though, now that we're going to transition, that
one more positive. Tiana Paris
Please,
being
thank
back.
God. Thank God,
I
yes.
really like Tiana Paris's performance.
I'm scared of people.
I'm bringing positives. They're going to be so overloaded with positives. I'm not going to wait for the negatives. They already left.
I'm so scared.
Tiana Paris, I really like her Monica Rambeau, and I really did not enjoy the Marvels all that much, as you guys know, which I got so much positive critical feedback for that was not at all. Obs. But I thought Tiana Paris, I really love her Monica Rambeau when it feels like it is authentic to what she wants to play and not like someone else wrote it and she has to go through the motions of it. And even though this was only probably 5 minutes total, it felt like what I want to see from her as a commander, as someone with a military background, as someone who grew up in this, as someone who has all this power. I really liked her relationship with Anthony Mackie, and I really liked the growth in her. Like, the character feels so formed here, and I liked that.
Well, yeah, but they're the two characters on this Avengers team outside of Bucky who are fully military-trained individuals, so for them to be
commanding
the military leaders of the Avengers, I thought was really great.
And it felt right. And so I just wanted to give credit to Tiana Paris, who doesn't get enough credit, because it's not her fault. The things I don't like about the movies, she's not part of that. She's great.
And, I'm going to be soft here on this because they just set out to make something as a little entertaining piece, is sometimes you watch things that are like, this should be a short film. Sometimes you watch things that are short films. I'm like, this should have been a movie. You know, and sometimes you watch things like, this should have just been a sketch, whatever. Usually, sometimes they don't belong to the right format. To me, this seemed like there should have been at least, at bare minimum, an hour of television to properly breathe and get things right, because the first like half of this is like just a prologue to the last.
And they
like,
skipped
15
the Gamma
minutes.
War.
That's what I mean. It's just like a big prologue.
Yeah,
they're speeding past things, so it's like cool. Again, cool looking. However, this could have been something with actual stakes and true emotional investment, and maybe you guys felt that, and that's totally okay. We never want to strip you or rob you from that. I just wasn't really feeling those things.
Didn't feel very connected personally.
Yeah, that's the thing. And some people think like, you know, oh, it's because you're talking. If some people like might want, you know, screw that. I'm not even going to try to justify.
I gave this 5 stars. I connected.
Yeah. I didn't really connect with it in terms of emotional level, but there are really cool visual aspects of like, yeah, dude, if I saw these like toys available even now, I would be like, yeah, I would absolutely love that.
I've never heard you bring up toys.
And I've never bring up toys. and like, but I would absolutely love like to see these mecha suits brought to life. I'd be freaking out in the theaters. I feel like that would be a really cool thing to do. And this is an implementation of something I never thought they would ever bring to live action. I think it would be really cool to bring this to live action. And in fact, if you have a Captain America Sam Wilson who has to really prove himself and he doesn't have the superpowers of Steve Rogers, give him a freaking mech suit.
There he goes. Pretty cool powers.
That would be pretty sweet powers. But yeah, for the most part, I mean, it's a good start. I remember last season was the Nebula episode that felt very Blade Runner-ish that Coy and I were big fans of. But
Love that episode.
We loved it. A lot of people weren't so big on it the way we were. And I noticed that sometimes we can have kind of opposite
opinions to the
emotional connections to, especially with What If. Like,
it's actually really
a lot of episodes that we tend to love. You're like, we get a lot of like, no,
that's why I don't like. That's why I like watching them in a vacuum. I love that we get to watch them and then put it out in the world. We don't have to deal with like, oh,
absolutely.
What did they, you know?
Yeah, we're very fortunate in that regard. But hey, yeah, I'd probably give this episode like a 5 out of emotional connection and a 7 out of. I'll give it like a 8 out of cool looking.
I give it an.
So what is that? A 6?
I was gonna give it 6 total.
Yeah,
but I was gonna go a little lower on the. My issue was the 80s style animation is so much more interesting.
Absolutely.
So I didn't like seeing
totally
something. Yeah, I was like, what a cool, is this whole episode's going to be? And then when it came, because I'm not as big of a fan of cell shading style animation in this format. Like this thing, and especially because the opening was like the limbs looked odd and the way people were moving right after the animation was actually hand-drawn style in the 80s.
Yeah.
So it was really hard for me to connect after I had just been like, yeah. So that took me out of it. And then like, so connectivity is always difficult. She was watching a show.
I didn't get it in the context of the modern day world why they have like a really crappy animated 80s cartoon. I know it's not crappy. I'm just saying like they're watching a modern day show about modern day Avengers. So I guess in this modern day world of the Avengers Marvel Cinematic Universe, they made a show that is in the 80s aesthetic.
Well, I guess that's the original Avengers were like years ago because it was the original team and now the new Avengers. Yeah.
There's no 1980s Avengers.
In this universe.
In this What If universe?
Yeah.
Did they say that?
They didn't have to.
Boy, I think it's really important to be very technical about these things. And let it rob
Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, all in the 80s.
This is all 80s.
Anthony, those Avengers, and then Moon Knight and
that makes
Cap
more sense.
Yeah, so they're the modern Avengers.
I thought this was just our Phase 4 Avengers.
No, 80s like that was
I'm gonna need a whole what if explanation.
That won't slow down the pacing at all.
Otherwise, I give this episode a 2 now.
Oh well, because it insults Greg's intelligence.
Because
Greg's
I
out.
question things.
I give it a passing grade. I give it a 6, and I think it could have used a little bit more time in fleshing out the Gamma War and investing us in these characters in this version of them, because I really was just enjoying hearing actors I like more than I was like, this take on blank.
Yeah, that's true.
That was an issue.
They really give Simu very special lines in this one.
Simu is back. We have not had Simu in so long, and he's back with 10 rings of Mech Suits. I did like that the rings connected arms.
Yeah,
that was cool.
That's what I mean. I feel like we could have spent way more time with like almost
every single character.
And everyone and everything we could have spent more time with.
Moon Knight's Mech Suit was so dope, and we didn't get to see it except for like twice.
We didn't really get to take anything in. And I understand, too, that a lot of these actors are going to be in multiple episodes or another one. So it's not like, oh, we got Simu back to read just generic lines. I know we're going to have like him in other stuff. But anyway, guys, what did you think about this first episode? How correct are we objectively and how wrong are we objectively?
Yeah.
Nothing is subjective in the form of animation.
Certainly not art.
Leave your thoughts down below. Bye. We'll see you for the next one. Thank you for being here. Lex, it's time you join the Marvel Cinematic Universe for this wonderful Christmas.
Yes.
Well, we know which character Lex is going to be. Here, let me just pull up my favorite one. I just want to make sure I get their name right of all time. Let me just finding it. Just typing a little description here. Oh yeah, that's right. They're going to be By Beast.
I love By Beast,
which is a huge monster with 2 heads, of course,
and they're orange.
A weird Italian character.
Yeah.
Weird Italian character.
Which your name, Lex, obviously is Italian.
Reeks of the Pinocchio.
That's right. Of pasta sauce and boot-shaped land.
Oh, yeah. And being ostracized when they come to America.
Oh, yeah.
So,
that's right.
yeah,
Ellis Island,
I
baby.
totally feel like being By Beast is like a perfect fit for you because I feel like the bi implies that half of you is just a sweet soul, a sweet, gentle human being.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the other half is a bit of a workout influencer fiend.
That's right.
Going to beast mode.
You're in the manosphere, Lex.
You're like those jump
What are you
ropers
doing
I
in
watch.
the manosphere? You're bringing much needed, tough but gentle energy to temper things out.
Or you could be my version of By Beast, which was a real character I came up with when I thought it might be a good idea. And now, in retrospect, I'm realizing this would have been a terrible idea and probably would have gotten me in a lot of trouble. So I'm going to tell it to you in the shout-out of who I think you as By Beast could absolutely be, Lex, which is you are like the most hetero-homophobic guy in the world. This is a comedy.
Yes, my dear.
But little do you know you have a split personality, and that other side is super gay.
You are
have
all
no
genders
clue
and all
You are just
sexualities.
a wildly gay.
You're so gay,
And
but
that's
also
the comedy.
adamantly straight.
What if a homophobe had a split personality and was gay? Oh my god,
Dude,
classic.
That's right.
We need it.
This
we
comic book
need
writes
it.
itself.
We need it.
We need By Beast.
By
Lex.
Beast, and it's of course going to be starring Pauly Shore playing you.
Yes.
So guys,
Should
what
be,
do you
my
think
dear.
about Lex's By Beast idea? His idea, not mine. But if you like it, it's mine. Merry Christmas.